Time now for Media Watch, a look at what's been making news in the Chinese media. The city of Guangzhou has just issued a new draft to ban smoking in public areas such as hospitals, schools and public transportation. While smoking in these areas could result in a fine of $10, anyone caught selling cigarettes to minors or pregnant women could be fined more than 10 times that amount. According to the Guangzhou Daily, the initial draft law aimed at stopping children and pregnant women from smoking, but was later changed to a ban on selling cigarettes to these groups due to concerns of possible violations of individual freedoms. As China attempts to standardize its highway signage, the city of Shanghai is also working on a project to change its 5,000 road signs to comply with the new system. However, the massive costs involved, estimated at around 200 million yuan or $30 million US, has triggered controversy. The Southern Metropolitan has questioned this budget. It claims the market rate for such signs is around $135 per square yard, but the budget estimate is $5,800 per board. The City Highway Management Department claim there are extra costs involved in changing so many signs. 9 of China's top universities have decided to team up and form their very own Ivy League, modelled on the US system. Zhejiang Online reports they plan to pool resources by sharing top-level teachers and academic resources. They have also agreed to recognise one another's credits for undergraduate courses and set up inter-varsity student exchange programs. The elite universities include Peking, Tsinghua, Zhejiang and Fudan, and they are also hoping to cooperate with other universities in the US and Australia. The Xindai Jinbao newspaper reports the case of vigilant internet users who exposed an abuse of power by government officials. Members of the public in Taizhou City in the southern province of Zhejiang were surprised to see several emergency electricity repair and maintenance cars loaded down with funeral wreaths. On investigation, it turned out that the public vehicles had been used in a private funeral procession. Pictures were quickly posted online by angry members of the public, and the incident is now being investigated. It seems some Chinese parents and grandparents can go too far in pushing their kids to excel. Rednet.cn reports on a number of cases that have made the headlines recently. In one, a grandfather in the city of Wuhan was accused of throwing his toddler around and calling it early training for the child's benefit. And in another case some years ago, there was controversy when a Shandong man trained his 4-year-old son to swim across the Yangtze River. However, when more recently began trying to teach his 1.5-year-old granddaughter to swim in the sea, members of the public became concerned and called police, accusing him of child abuse. And finally, no one likes a traffic jam, but be thankful you weren't involved in a massive backup in northern China last Sunday. The Beijing Daily says the jam occurred between the neighbouring provinces of Shanxi and Shanxi and involved more than 2,000 vehicles, mostly heavy trucks transporting coal. The massive tailback stretched almost 30 miles, and although it eased off slightly over the next 24 hours, by Tuesday traffic had begun to back up once again. The police put down the cause of the traffic snarl-up to poor road conditions and bad traffic management. And that's today's Media Watch, and in fact that is all for the team here at BON News for now. Thanks for watching.